Fairgrounds began 3 years ago. They sold out all their tickets in April. So this is a crowd that planned a long time ago to come out to Salem to be a part of this and to see a total solar eclipse in person. I want to talk with a couple of our attendees. Hi, ma'am. What's your name?
Yan.
And well, where are you from? What's home for you?
From Seattle.
Seattle. Okay. So tell us why you decided to come down here for this today.
It's a really exciting and very inspiring event, a science event, and so I would like our kids to experience it in person,
So when did you get down here from Seattle?
We came here yesterday.
And you're just going to go back today?
Yeah, we're just going back.
Okay, hopefully the easy drive down.
Yeah, well, we left home around 5 o'clock in the morning from Seattle, so it wasn't too bad.
I hope the drive back is as easy. I can't guarantee that because there's going to be a lot of people leaving Salem at the same time. Yeah. But enjoy the show, okay?
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Ma'am, what's your name?
Julie.
And Julie, where are you from?
Sacramento, California.
Wow, and did you come up from Sacramento just for this?
We did, yeah.
Okay, so why make the haul up from Northern California to be a part of this event?
Once in a lifetime event, can't miss it. Oregon's not that far. We thought it would be worth the trip, so.
So tell me a little bit about your schedule. When did you get up here and how long are you sticking around?
We came up yesterday. We flew into Portland, drove here to Salem, spent the night, and we're going to stay the week, go up the coast, go up to Seattle, fly home from there.
Let me tell you something. You're getting a total eclipse. You're getting a week of about 90-degree weather. Make a note of this in your diary. It's not going to happen again. Enjoy yourself in Oregon and have a great time here today.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Guys, we are really counting down. Right now, it's kind of a lull in the programming here. Things are going to pick up at 9:05. So at 9:05, that's what they call first contact. That's when you're first going to kind of be able to see the shadow of the moon. And that's when you've got to put on your handy-dandy glasses, which I will do right now. And I cannot see you, but I can look directly at the sun right now. So you put those on at 9:05. At 10:18, they're going to have Portland Tycho. You know, the drummers, they're going to be on the stage there. They're going to play a flute at 10:18. That means the people here can take off their glasses because that's the moment of totality, and you can view it with the naked eye. And at that point, we should be able to see the stars, the planets, an incredible sight. So we're, of course, going to have live coverage and bring you all the excitement from Salem a little bit later in the morning. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
Boy, I get goosebumps just thinking about what's going to happen when totality hits. So
that's going to be an epic moment with the drums and everything in the background. Well, it is 8:49. Let's get back out to Andy Carson live in Lincoln City with a look at your forecast. Hey, Andy.
Yep, just waiting, just patiently waiting and watching, and people are filtering in here where we're hanging out in Lincoln City. A lot of people have said, you know, they realized the traffic wasn't that bad, so they're like, hey, let's go for it. So people have made their way on in here. They'll probably see a little bit more traffic as we get closer, and then, of course, when it's all over with, but enjoying what we have so far, and so relieved right now that we can see the sun. We're not dealing with the clouds and fog we had earlier. Let's take a look at conditions we have around the state, and Astoria reporting still cloudy conditions there, 58 degrees, and it is 62 and partly cloudy PDX. Clear skies, Kelso, the Dalles, and Bend with temperatures as warm as 66 degrees like they have in Bend. Let's go to that cloud rain forecast map, and not much to speak of, fortunately, here for the next 24 hours or so. Just a little bit of cloudiness right along the coast, mainly over the water and not much inland. Pushes inland a little bit as we get into the afternoon hours, but then notice as we get into Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, some showers, especially Wednesday, pushing into central Oregon, and then that will push its way up into the northeast corner of the state. Could see some thunderstorms involved with that as well. At least some heavier cells will be passing through likely. Forecast for us today, we'll watch temperatures climb up to 74 by noon. 88 will be our high. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. 7-day forecast, we have 88 again for tomorrow. We'll go to 82 on Wednesday, and then Thursday, a lot of clouds come in, so it'll keep us cooler. 75 will be the high, 85 Friday, and then over the weekend, we'll see those temperatures climb up into the low 90s once again. So, Tony, folks are definitely showing up, just ready for the excitement with their glasses and their T-shirts, all good to go.
And that blue sky, boy, what a welcome sight there along the Oregon coast. Beautiful morning out here. Air 12 is over Salem, again, one of many areas where people are filling in now as we're getting closer and closer to the big moment. The freeways are thinning out a little bit, really no rush hour to speak of here in the Portland area. A little heavy still as you leave the area of Wilsonville and I-5 South, but even this delay is actually thinned out pretty well as most people who are going to make that trip have already gotten underway, and that's good news. A lot of the southbound routes out of the Portland area, like let's say, for example, 213, 99E, 99W, also still busier than usual, but again, that's probably going to drop off pretty quickly here in the next half hour or so. Do want to take a quick peek at the travel time from Portland to Salem if you're heading that way. So back to 60 minutes. So that's dropped quite a bit here in the last couple of minutes. We'll have much more coming up. Complete coverage of the eclipse coming along first live and local right here on Good Day Oregon.
So how old do you want to be when you retire?
I was thinking around 70.
All right. And before that?
You mean after that?
No, I'm talking before that. Do you have things you want to do before you retire?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, like what?
I thought we were supposed to be talking about investing for retirement.
We're absolutely doing that. There's no law that says you can't make the most of today. What do you want to do?
I'd really like to run with the Bulls.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hope you're fast.
I am.
Get a portfolio that works for you now and as your needs change. Investment management services from TD Ameritrade.
I wish I had time to take care of my portfolio, but...
What are you doing tomorrow? 10 a.m.?
Staff meeting.
3:45?
Tai Chi.
6:30.
Sam's baseball practice.
You are busy. Wouldn't it be great if you had investments that worked as hard as you do?
Yeah.
Introducing Essential Portfolios, the automated investing solution.
Legendary actor, comedian, and philanthropist Jerry Lewis has died at the age of 91.
Fox Marilyn Deutsch joins us now in the studio with more on the life of Jerry Lewis and what a life he had, Marilyn.
He did. You know, his publicists do tell us that thankfully he passed away peacefully at home, surrounded by his family. He was born, by the way, Joseph Levitch in 1926, but he became known to the world as Zany Jerry Lewis, a lovable fool. Lewis hit it big at age 20 when he teamed up with another young entertainer, Dean Martin. Lewis once said that Dean was the virile macho man and he, Lewis, was the monkey. Martin and Lewis became one of the most popular comedy teams in history. The duo later split up and Lewis signed a 7-year, $10 million contract with Paramount in 1959. At that time, it was the largest contract ever between a studio and a performer. Lewis went on to act in or direct shows and movies for several decades. He later offered this advice to fellow entertainers.
Be a hit. Score. Get the audience laughing and happy. That's the secret of success in this business.
Well, Lewis didn't just make audiences laugh. He used his fame to make a big difference, taking up the fight against muscular dystrophy. For 4 decades, more than 4 decades, actually, his annual Labor Day telethons helped raise more than $8 billion for both research and treatment. A publicist for Jerry Lewis said Lewis suffered from a brief illness, but she did not elaborate. Over the last few years, we know that he battled prostate cancer and heart disease. Again, Jerry Lewis dead at the age of 91. Kim and Nora, back to you.
Thank you.
Definitely left a legacy. Well, that'll do it for us for now. Thanks for watching Good Day Oregon.
Yeah, but don't go anywhere. Be sure to stay with us as we keep going with our eclipse coverage all morning long. I'll be back here, and Pete Ferryman will be joining me as we guide you to totality and beyond.
Steve, what are you working on?
Let me show you. Our Thinkorswim trading platform aggregates all the option data you need in one